They used chatting apps to communicate with cell phones and work out of Anchorage hotel rooms, selling the goods that were body carried through airport security by Alaskans. These are methods used to send drugs from Mexico to Alaska every day.
It's a very dangerous game they're playing.
A Trend Assistant Special Agent in Charge Michael Root says the Drug Enforcement Administration has been fighting for years.
It really affects us, everybody in Alaska in one way or another.
A now sealed federal court warrant obtained by KTVA shows us a piece of a puzzle that is largely kept secret: the inner workings of the Sinaloa cartel.
They're the biggest organization that we deal with here in Anchorage.
What types of drugs do they send up here?
Pretty much everything, but our main emphasis right now is methamphetamine and heroin. My biggest fear is that down the road we're going to see an increase in fentanyl.
The warrant describes how women who are Alaskan residents work as couriers for the cartel. One of them told investigators she was hired to transport cocaine, and she was also paid to recruit and manage other women to do the same. She said she was paid $2,000 per trip and had done the route about 10 times, carrying drugs to Alaska.
That's quick cash if you're not making your house payment, you're not making your rent payment, or you have a mouth to feed. So they kind of get sucked into that system thinking that they'll just do it once so that they won't get caught, and that isn't always the case.
The cartel preys on our vulnerable people.
They really do, and I've seen that for the last 24 years since I've been on DEA, is that they look for kind of the weakest link, somebody that can use the money the most, and kind of get them hooked into that lifestyle of, hey, that's a quick $1,000. If I do it 3 times a week, that's $3,000 a week. Quick, easy money, and you're not paying taxes on it, and until you get caught, there's really no repercussions.
Once they arrive in Alaska, the drugs get handed off for distribution.
I believe it's very common. I can't tell you on each flight there's one, but there's the signs there, and there's numerous quantities of meth and heroin coming into Anchorage, and there's not seem to be a shortage, and we're constantly making arrests of people coming through the airport.
How many women do you think are mixed up in this right now in Anchorage? Would it be okay to say dozens?
I think that you're probably on the right path.
He says you can help by watching your loved ones for signs of addiction, sudden wealth, and frequent unexplained trips.
What's the end game with the Sinaloa cartel?
Well, that'd be total dismantlement, but that really would be. Just kind of take out the whole game.